Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Amber and this is Bless This Mess of Mine. As you can see, this was a very rainy day today. It was a Saturday morning and this room needed some major attention. My youngest son usually sleeps in here. Sometimes my 9-year-old will sleep in there with him. There is a trundle bed underneath the twin bed, but for some reason they have not been sleeping in this room for a while. They've chosen just to sleep on the couch. So this room has definitely become a catch-all for everything. As you can see, there's clothes everywhere, buckets. The bed definitely needed to be changed, remade. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So stick around, let me give you all the cleaning motivation that you need, and let's get this room done. I'm going to go ahead and put him on a pair of clean sheets. One thing our house had before we moved and bought this one was a clothesline. I grew up hanging our clothes out on the line, and then when my husband and I got married and I seen that he had a clothesline, I was tickled. I love washing clothes, especially sheets, blankets, towels, and then hanging them out to dry. I love the way they smell. I love the way the sheets and the blankets feel. This house does not have one, and I'm very, very sad about it. But I would love to have one here. Who still has a clothesline and still uses it, and what do y'all think about it? Y'all, this is the most comfortable comforter I think I have ever owned. Definitely want to order one for our bed. We have a king size. I actually got these off Amazon. They were not that expensive, and if I can find them, I'll try to link them down below, but they are absolutely the most comfortable comforters. Here I'm picking up all the dirty clothes that they've left laying in the floor. One of the things they are so bad to do is once they get out of the shower, they wrap in a towel, they run to this room, they find their clothes, and they tend to want to drop their towel. We are in the process of fixing to get our floors redone. Our main living area is pretty bad stained up. The ones that had the house before we did not really take care of the floors, and we definitely want some better flooring. We're going to go ahead and do the hardwood, and we may redo the carpets in all of the bedrooms. We haven't quite decided yet. But that's one of the biggest things that I have to get on them about, is don't leave wet towels on the floor. If you watched my last extreme clean with me, I know you've seen that I folded several throw blankets in our living room. And watching back, I can see that I'm folding several in here. That is one thing that I love, is throw blankets. I don't think you can ever have too many, and I love receiving throw blankets as gifts, or just happen to find one at the store that's really soft or plushy. I think I have an addiction, but I absolutely love them. closet. They had several different hangers laying in the floor, just a lot of toys scattered around. So I'm going to go ahead and get these cleaned up. One thing these videos are keeping me accountable for is definitely keeping things cleaned up. But my ADD kicks in so bad when I'm trying to do these videos. When I'm not recording, I am all over the place. I have different piles everywhere. It usually winds up more messy, or messier, however you want to say it, before the house is clean. And my husband's like, why does it always tend to get messy? I'm like, I don't know, but the house usually winds up clean. So just enjoy the process. Here comes my little Nora Jean. She is our rescue kitty that we adopted back in 2017 from the Humane Society. She had her vaccine. She was spayed before we ever got to bring her home. I knew then, at that time, I was wanting a new cat. I grew up with cats. I've always loved cats. My husband loves cats. And I wanted it to be something meaningful. So we did go to the Humane Society. They had several. It was heartbreaking that we couldn't bring them all home. But she happened to come out and make an impression on us. So she's the one that we picked. Brought her home. She's always been such a sweet, sweet little baby. She is definitely a diva. When it's her time to be loved on, she'll let you know. She doesn't want to be picked up. She doesn't want to be carried around. But when she does want to be loved on, she will come get in your lap. She wants lovin's, and when she's done, she's done. She usually sleeps with us. Usually she sleeps on top of one of us. The last time that she weighed about 13 pounds. So she is definitely a good-sized cat, but she's our baby. Example of my ADD is vacuuming right in the middle of cleaning a room. I have watched several cleaning videos. 9 times out of 10, somebody's going to wait until the entire room, the entire house is finished from top to bottom, being clean, and then they'll vacuum. My ADD will not allow it. I do it as I go, and then sometimes I'll redo it at the very end. Does anybody else do this, or am I out here on my own? I'm needing to get a Grove collaborative order put together soon. I'm running out of some of my favorite products, and I definitely don't have any of the fall scents. Usually I've already got the fall scents and I'm getting ready to get the Christmas scents, but I have not this year. I have really slacked on a lot of things. If that's something that y'all would like to see, is like a Grove collaborative haul, definitely leave me a comment down below. anyone asks, yes, he is allowed to play with these toys. I just have them sitting up on the shelf. I didn't want them thrown into a toy box. If you've ever bought a Toy Story toy, you know exactly why. They are not the cheapest toys, but he went through a Toy Story phase where he loved them. I wanted him to have them, so I just keep them on top of the shelf. As you can see, some of the Mr. Potato Head or Mrs. Potato Head, one of them don't have eyes, so I'm not quite sure where those parts have gone, but I try to keep them on top of the shelf. But yes, he is allowed to play with them. My little one loves Dr. Seuss. Some of these books are pretty old. My oldest children, which are 18 and 16, had them when they were little. Some are brand new. Some I have bought for teachers that they were going through their classroom, getting rid of some. He loves reading them. There's one or two that he prefers that he'll go and grab and want to read to me at night. But I love them, and I will cherish these forever. One thing that I love having are board games. I grew up playing Monopoly, Sorry. As you can see here, we have Jenga, we have Connect 4. What are some of y'all's favorite board games that either you grew up playing or you enjoy playing with your family now? Besides his Dr. Seuss books, he does have two little boxes down here of other kinds of books, his little reading nook. I've got my old rocking chair that my grandmother gave to him, a couple of blankets that he can use just to sit in the corner to read whenever. It's his little quiet space. Vacuum. I have vacuumed little spots as I've been going through the room cleaning up, but like I said before, I will probably do another vacuum before it's over with. I've said before in my previous videos, this is a Dyson V7 Animal. I got mine from Lowe's several years ago, and when I look back, I didn't say that it was linked. I do want something new. I'm not sure if I want another Dyson or if I would want like a Tenco. Leave me a comment down below letting me know what y'all prefer. we are done. I hope I was able to give you some cleaning motivation so that you were able to get something clean in your home. The room looks great, smells great, feels great. Remember, God loves you, so do I. Thank you so much for coming back to watch another video. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, hit that like button so you can catch my next content. Bye guys.